Oh, is Nintendo Switch Online about to get a little bit more expensive? So apparently the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy emulators heading and bound for the Nintendo Switch Online service or possibly expansion pack was recently leaked onto Twitter via Crash Bandicoot and Mondo Mega, kind of like a little bit of both. Yeah, there's a lot, but we called it here on 128 KB because, well, we did a video of proof of the Nintendo Switch Online roadmap literally a few weeks ago, where we talked about Nerd, which supposedly in this leak is who's behind these emulators, right? Nerd, which is not me, even though I'm a bit of a nerd, but Nintendo European Research and Development Team. But I do have to give it up to Jazzy Waffles, shout out to Jazzy Waffles, but pretty much we kind of foresaw this from Nintendo European Research and Development Team's sort of back catalogue and what they've been working on, because they're pretty much behind loads of stuff, and other stuff that they'd been working on has come to pass, like the N64 emulation to Nintendo Switch Online, right? So despite the fact that this is just a rumor or a leak, it's a little bit more than a rumor because the leaks actually kind of show stuff, right? I'm not going to go massively into that, but there's more evidence than just someone saying, yeah, it's coming. This is pretty much going to come. However, there are some of my top favorites listed on this massive list of games currently being tested, and I want to just quickly share with you those. So some of my favorites shown are Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, Golden Sun, yes, Golden Sun and The Lost Age, so Golden Sun, The Lost Age, right? Zelda the Minish Cap, and of course, yes, Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission. Metroid 5 Dread came out. I'm a massive Metroid fan. I wanted all of the previous ones in some sort of bundle pack, right? Because it's number 5, Metroid Dread is number 5. But no, we've got Metroid 1 on the NES, and then we've got Super Metroid on the SNES on the Nintendo Switch Online services, right? So we had 1 and 3. So where's 2 and 4? Right? So Zero Mission is just number 1 remade. So I'd love to see that coming because that was for the Game Boy Advance, right? So hopefully they will bring Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, which was a Game Boy game, Hopefully they'll bring that onto this system so that we get Metroid 1 and Zero Mission, same game, right? Then we'll get Metroid 2, Return of Samus, then we'll have Super Metroid, and then we'll have Metroid Fusion, and then we'll have Metroid Dread, potentially all on one system. Now this leak has pretty much been focusing on the Game Boy Advance, but they're not gonna release Game Boy Advance before Game Boy and Game Boy Color, surely, right? So this kind of leads into the question of, well, what are they gonna do? Is Game Boy going to be separate from Game Boy Color, or are they gonna lump Game Boy and Game Boy Color together? I don't think so. I imagine there's gonna be a Game Boy app, a Game Boy Color app, and then a Game Boy Advance app. But I don't know. I've talked about this before. Will they bring Game Boy to the base Nintendo Switch Online service? And then will they bring Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance to the expansion pack? Or will they just bring all of it to the expansion pack? Or will they make another expansion pack where it then increases the price? Ooh, I don't know. I just don't see them kind of giving this out for free. I know people aren't happy with the expansion pack currently because they don't feel like they're getting enough value, but really are they gonna bring 3 new systems to that in the same price bracket? I really don't know if they're going to do that. I really don't. I mean, look at PlayStation right now. Look at Sony's roadmap or whatever they're doing. They've changed their services and there's so many different levels. It goes up to over 100 quid a year, which is crazy. And each level brings you different stuff, right? And we are talking about PlayStation here, but why would it be any different for Nintendo? They've already done it. I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to do this. I can't imagine them just giving it for free in the current price to be absorbed by that, because yeah, it might make more people sign up. If it's just part of the expansion pack currently, well then that's probably going to get people to actually start signing up to this, because I know there's a lot of people that still haven't signed up to the expansion pack because they're not happy with what they're getting. So maybe if they get Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color and Game Boy, maybe that will make them happy enough to actually pay into the subscription. but I just feel like Nintendo won't be making enough from that. So I don't know. What do you think's gonna happen? Are they gonna bring it to the base level and the expansion pack and like split it? Or are they gonna put it all in the expansion pack? Or are they gonna hike the price of the expansion pack and include it? Or will they include like a whole nother expansion pack for this? I'd love to know your thoughts on this situation because I really don't know what they're gonna do. But one thing I am certain of is that it's going to happen. I'm not too fussed about Game Boy. The only thing I'd like is Metroid 2. I'm not massively fussed about base Game Boy. Game Boy Color, cool. That was my first like thing. I've still got my Game Boy Color, my lime green one. Absolutely love it. But for me, it was Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, which blew my mind. Like I had that thing in my hand at all times. Same with the Game Boy Color, but Game Boy Advance was when the game started getting really good. So I will be so happy when Game Boy Advance comes to Nintendo Switch, because it is coming, all right? It will happen. I'm saying it now, and if it doesn't, well then, I'll eat my own shoe, okay? But if you want to see more information about this and the potential roadmap for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion, or just like, you know, the virtual console side of it, where we take a deep dive into Nerd and their history and like what they're working on and stuff, which basically confirms what's going to be happening on the roadmap, well then go and click this video just here. Go and click this video here because we talk all about it. It's not just about the Game Boy stuff, it's about all the systems and kind of when we can expect them and all that kind of good stuff. But go down there and subscribe first. You got to subscribe first and then click this video. Just do it.